Yo, peace everyone. Hope you guys having a great day so far. So today in this video, I want to discuss how foreigners are used by the elites to hold down the Aboriginal people of this land that are now reclassified as Black Americans. Now, if you are a non-Black person and you see the title of this video and you feel some type of way about it, then click off the video right now. This is a disclaimer right here. Because for some reason, these non-blacks always want to be nosy and infiltrate our shit. Like, my channel and videos are directed towards my people. And I'm only talking to the racist non-blacks. Like, if you are a non-black person and, you know, you're not racist and you have an open mind, then sure, come on in. This channel is open to people with an open mind. But if you are racist and you see the title of the video and you do not like black people, then why click on the video? Why click on the video? But anyways, you know, that's just a disclaimer right there. So I'm gonna give you a few seconds right now just to click off the video if you are a racist or you feel some type of way about it, or if you feel some type of way about the truth that I'm about to speak in this video. All right, I'm gonna give you a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Hopefully you got your shit and left. All right, because my channel is not for the easily offended. My channel is speaking the real raw truth that social media does not want to speak about. And it's about increasing my people's awareness and educating them on knowledge of self and letting them know who they are. But anyways, so I'm gonna start off with this, right? And you hear me say this in a lot of my videos, that we are the Aboriginal people of this land, and they reclassified us and changed our names multiple times. Now, if you break down the word ab means from, original means the beginning, which means we were here from the beginning. Very simple, and we were everywhere. This is what they do not want you to know about, is that people with my pigmentation and darker, we have been everywhere. We are everywhere. And the elites who run everything, they understand that even though they got us mentally enslaved with all these lies and shit like that, and they destroyed all of our successful, thriving Black Wall Streets that we had in America. And again, you guys hear me say this in a lot of my videos, but we had over 300 Black Wall Streets within this country, and every last one of them was destroyed. And then after they destroyed all these successful, thriving Black Wall Streets, which were 7 times wealthier, by the way, than the Caucasians communities that they had, these communities were 7 times wealthier, and they got jealous and destroyed all of them. But this, after they blew them up, they created these like Black Wall Streets. I mean, not Black Wall Streets, my bad. My fault. They created these inner cities and these redlining campaign programs. So they would give our people like the crappy side of town with the broken houses and shit, and this is where they created their projects too. You know, and now, as you can see, there's a lot of corner stores, gun stores, fast food restaurants on every single corner. It's like they put everything in these inner cities for us to self-destruct. And this simply boils all down to the elites understanding the truth on who we are. And these are the modern day reservations, these inner cities that they created. These are the modern day reservations. Oh, and by the way, you may have to turn the volume up on this video, because I don't know, my mic is a little bit messed up, so you may have to turn the volume up just a little bit, like, or to full volume to get a clear audio. But I'm gonna work on fixing the mic or just getting a new phone, because I've dropped this phone so many times. So it probably messed up the mic or something like that. But again, that's not gonna stop me from speaking the truth. But I'm gonna do something about this mic. But anyways, so if you guys have noticed, like, a lot of these Arabs, they own a lot of corner stores. And it's crazy because these Arabs can come into the country and been here for a month, and they got 2, 3 corner stores. They got 2 houses already. And when Arabs come into the country, they get listed under white, by the way. They get listed under white. And a lot of these non-blacks too, before they come into the country, they get listed under white. And this is basically a status. So when they go to the bank to get a loan, they're more likely to get that loan based off of their status as white. Now, it's even been proven how Caucasians are more likely to get a loan when they go into the bank, as opposed to so-called black people, as they call us. But this, again, this was strategically set up by design by the elites. And that's why when Arabs come into the country, they got all these corner stores and things, houses and shit, even though we've been here forever. But they'll push these stereotypes out there that say that we're lazy, we don't build, and all these negative stereotypes to help justify their their wicked actions against the copper colored Aboriginal people of this land. It gets very, very deep, very, very deep. This is why they do a lot of bullshit to the even the people of the Aboriginal people of Australia. If you guys have seen a documentary on that, they know who they are. The Aboriginal people of Australia, they know who they are. We don't. We've been mentally enslaved, and they got us thinking that we came from somewhere else when we've been here. Um, and they also, the Aboriginal people of Australia, are also going through a similar social construct that we're going through, and those are basically the only people that can truly relate to Black Americans. Africans can't even relate to Black Americans, and by the way, they use Africans as well to hold down Black Americans as well. Like, they use our own people, and the only people who seem to get ahead, let's say in corporate America, are the sellouts, the tap dancers, and the ones who kiss ass, right? Because they understand that those people are not going to bring resources back to their community. Now, I recommend you to go check out my video, Black Men's Workplace Survival Guide. Like these things I'm talking about right now. I touched on this a little bit in that other video, and it all connects. It really does all connect, because these foreigners are what they use. Like, a lot of them are what they use to wash out Black Americans. Now, the foreigners are just coming here to get their money and take it back to their family. So it's not like I don't have anything against all foreigners, but I do have an issue with the foreigners that come here and exploit the community and disrespect our people at the same time. Like, a lot of these Black women go to these Asian nail shops, and we spend billions with these people, and at some point we got to stop spending all this money with these people who aren't investing back into the community. Like, we spend billions and billions with these Asians, right? And they don't spend a dime back in the community. You could have gone to this Chinese store, this Chinese restaurant for 10 years on your lunch break, right? And you could have like a little business that you're starting, and you go up to them asking, can you support my business? Can you, like, if you want to buy something from me? They'll say no. They won't buy from you. They will not buy from you. But you spent hell of money. I'm talking about thousands and millions with these people going to their Chinese restaurants, getting all types of takeouts and shit. That shit that they even giving you is not even real Chinese food. Who knows what that meat is? It could have been a pigeon. It could have been a rabbit. But they're saying it's beef. Who the fuck knows what it is? They don't eat that shit in China. They don't eat that shit. But they don't give a fuck. It's like they don't care, because they understand that we are the biggest consumers. We hold all the spending power, and we choose to spend our money with all these people who treat us like shit and don't spend nothing back with us. But we will not spend with our own people. We will not support our own people when it comes to Black businesses and shit like that. That's why I say they take advantage of us. And again, it looks like it's a Black on Black thing, but this is a systematic thing, and this is orchestrated by the elites to withhold the Aboriginal people of this land down. Like, they understand the communities that we had and how successful we were. Like, the oldest Black community in America that we had was called Pocahontas, and we got many, many Black Wall Streets with American Indian names. Like, the one at Central Park was called Seneca, and I say this in every video, but I really like to connect the dots for those new people that come in. Like, the Black community at Central Park was called Seneca, and Seneca is an American Indian name. You feel me? And we had many, and these were all Black Wall Streets that were 7 times wealthier. So they do not want us to get back to that. And they know that if we was to come together and unite, we would thrive. You know what I'm saying? We would overtake every other group of people, if you was to ask me, because history has shown that many, many times with ancient Kemet and many of these civilizations that we've had, from the Black Wall Streets that we had. And we are the Aboriginal people of this planet, the original, and these elites know this. That's very important. I keep saying it because it's very important that you understand what is going on. And these foreigners and everybody else knows who we are, and they take advantage of that. They take advantage of that. And they use our own people against us in these corporate environments, and they'll promote certain types of Black people who fit within the stereotypes that they feel comfortable with. And it's crazy, because you could have been busting your ass at this company for 10 years. Not 10 years. Like, let's say 4 years, right? At this company, busting your ass, right? Giving it your all. But these foreigners who've been at the company for like 6 months, they'll promote that foreigner. It could have been an African. They'll even promote Africans like too, and you could have been a black American man just grinding. But they love to gaslight and create all these manipulative agendas and narratives to twist things around to make it seem like it's us, when it's more of a systematic thing that they use against us. And again, you have many foreigners who come into the country and get listed under white, and that also shows how the Caucasian census is not accurate. It shows you how inflated that is. They adding other groups of people to inflate the Caucasian census numbers to make it look like they're the majority when they're really not. It's crazy how Arabs and even some Mexicans and other non-black groups, they get listed under white with pigmentation darker than me. They come into America and get listed under white. You get what I'm saying? But this is what it is. They took the land from us, and they got us too busy fighting each other. They got us too busy trying to keep each other down with this crab in a barrel mentality. Like when you take a group of people's culture, language, nationality, when you take everything from these people and you leave the shell of them, you can just program them with whatever you want. And you take the resources from them too. You're going to get this crab in a barrel mentality. When you take the resources from these group of people, you're going to get that crab in a barrel mentality, to where certain blacks want to keep other blacks from taking their position because they're scared. That's why when I said in my other workplace video, when you come into work and you're a black man, you come into work professional, you articulate yourself well and you work hard, and these other foreigners see that, and you feel me, they get intimidated, and even other black people get intimidated by that too, because it's just the fear and power of a black man being a leader for his community. And the elites use a lot of things to keep us from rising and create a lot of propaganda to program the people, a lot of stereotypes to keep us boxed in and try to hold us down. So this is just, I just wanted to do this video to talk about how a lot of these foreigners are being used to hold down so-called black Americans. Alright? But anyways, again, I don't have anything against all foreigners, but I do have an issue with the foreigners who exploit my people. And again, they want the black dollar, but they don't really want us in their stores. Like they'll treat you like shit. They'll follow you around in these nation what's it called, Asian hair salon stores, my bad. They'll follow you around, but and treat you like shit and have an attitude and shit like that, but they want the black dollar at the same time because they know that we're the biggest consumers. It doesn't make sense. We need to start taking back our power. We need to start spending with our own people. Support black owned businesses. I don't even care if it's a little bit expensive. Just do it, because we empower these people way too much and we need it the most. We need to empower ourselves. But anyways, y'all, take care, stay safe, stay blessed, stay happy. Peace.